Hey guys, Tom here, and today I'm going to talk about my RuneScape experience. I've seen a few people do this now, so I thought I'd share my first experience on RuneScape with you guys. Basically, the first ever account I ever had was called Doris33. The reason being is I got given it by a mate. It was only, I think it was level 10 combat, and it was nothing done apart from, I think it was attack levels. And he gave me it at school because he was, he said he was quitting, but it was really because he got given an amazing account, like level 100, and at the time level 100 was quite high. So yeah, I had this account called Doris, and basically it failed, and you know, I used to think like the cows used to look like blobs, and it was just, I suppose I didn't really enjoy RuneScape much because I just didn't like the look of it, but because all my mates played it, I played it. But soon after Doris, like, my mate was like, you really should start your own account because you've you've been given that. So I started my own account, and I think it was called Tommy Gun 67, I think, because whenever we used to play like PlayStation and that, and used to name your character, I used to call mine Tommy Gun all the time. And so basically I had Tommy Gun, and then that one was going to be a one defense pure. This was before pures were really that common, but I'll still try and do one anyway. But again, that one failed, and my first ever proper account that I remember was called Pokemage9. I still have it to this day. And basically, I'll tell you a little story about my first, like, the earliest proper memory I can remember about RuneScape was my friend, Tombat7, my best friend in real life. He had membership and I didn't, and my mum let me get membership, and we were just exploring like the membership world and we didn't know where we were going. Like, he'd only had membership for a few days, and no one really, back then, if high levels wouldn't help you out, they're still stubborn today, but back then they were so much worse in terms of, like, just, you know, looking up at you. And I remember we were at Sears village, just north of the bank, on the footpath, and there was a person stood there, and we're like, what are you doing? He said, a clue scroll. And we're like, what's a clue scroll? And then he explained to us, and we're like, what the fuck? How do you know how to do a clue scroll? And we ended up going up to the caves, the Slayer cave. We ended up finding our way there. And I started attacking one of the cave crawlers. I think I was like 30 something combat, and they're 22, I think. So I was like, right, it's going on. And I got poisoned. And me and my mate, like, so there's no home telly or anything then. So me and my mate were like, shit, where's the nearest bank? And we didn't know where to go or anything. You didn't even have world map because they used to have a beginner map, but not a proper map on the actual RuneScape interface here. So we're there, like, trying to get, and I was dying, we had no food, and I was in real life, I was around his house on his sister's laptop while he was on his PC, and we were both panicking, like, what are we gonna do, get you to a bank. And basically I died, and I couldn't find my way back, but luckily, because my mate obviously didn't die, he picked up all my stuff, and so I didn't actually lose anything. I mean, it was only crappy armor back then. I remember one of my mates gave me 50k, and I was like, oh my god, 50k, like, as if that was a lot, do you know what I mean? I got so excited about 50k, and now, what's 50k? 50k is nothing these days. But yes, that was my first ever proper, like, decent memory of RuneScape. I used to remember the cows and that, like I said, used to look like blobs, and RuneScape has come a very, very long way, and people, I think, don't appreciate the fact that it is just a web browser game. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's just a web browser game, and you got to appreciate how good it actually is for a web browser game. And to be fair, it is probably one of the best games, I'd say, in the world, in terms of keeping you addicted. And I mean, you look at it from a marketing point of view, if someone's addicted to your game, it's good. Straight up, home dog. You see what I mean? And I'm sorry about my monotone voice, but there's not much I can do to it without sounding like a prat. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. Share your experiences if you want. I'd be quite interested in maybe finding out the first monster you died to if you've got a good story to it. I'm sure mine wasn't a cave crawler, but that's the earliest memory I have, really. So, because I've been playing this game a bit too long, but lovely. Ooh, what's that? Earth Imp. Let's see what we get. End the video on this. Oh, loot. I'll keep that. I can get 3 buckets of sand as well. I don't do my dailies enough. Oh, miles away. Alright, so I'm going to end the video here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, please leave your first experience in the bar below. Thank you. Bye bye. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, be sure to leave a comment, a thumbs up, and even subscribe. Our next video is to the top left, which you can click once it's uploaded, and our last video is to the top right. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Peace.